Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into Vivaia, the shoe
That's
brand.
right. They popped up in 2020 and made this really big promise, didn't they?
Yeah, huge that they could somehow crack the code, comfort, high style and real sustainability altogether.
And they sort of position themselves cleverly, like right in that middle spot. Not quite Rothy's prices, but definitely aiming higher than typical fast fashion.
Their main thing, the hook you see everywhere, is the plastic bottles.
Uh-huh. 6 recycled PET bottles, they say, go into making that stretchy knit fabric for each pair. Machine washable, too.
And the marketing looks amazing. Seriously polished. They're getting them on celebrities, Emma Roberts, Selena Gomez, people like that. Shoes are like, what, $97 up to $200?
Around there, yeah. But it sets up this core conflict, doesn't it? Is this actually an eco miracle like they imply, or is it just, really, really good marketing covering up some greenwashing?
That's the question. What's really wild is how different the actual user experiences seem to be.
Totally. You check Trustpilot, and wow, over 5,000 five-star reviews. People raving about comfort, saying they feel like sneakers and last for years.
So the knit fabric works. And the washability is a real plus for people.
It seems so based on those reviews. But then,
But then you hop over to like TikTok or other social spots and it's a completely different story sometimes.
exactly, you see people saying, yeah, they feel like clouds at first, but uh-oh, the insoles just flatten out super fast, support gone.
Wait, and I saw this too, reports of gnarly blisters, like
Yeah.
actual raw wounds after maybe just half an hour of walking.
Yeah, which is just jarring compared to the 5-star most comfortable shoe ever comments. How can both be true?
It's bizarre. Does it come down to fit?
Seems like a big part of it. There's this really consistent feedback that they run small and narrow.
Ah, so if you need wide shoes, you might be out of luck.
You'll likely struggle, yeah.
Yeah.
And some specific styles apparently have really narrow toe boxes, which is terrible if you have bunions. Lots of people saying you absolutely have to size up.
Okay, so comfort. It's basically a gamble depending on your foot. Let's switch gears to the sustainability angle because this is where it gets really interesting.
Mm-hmm. They do some things right. Sources confirm they use low-waste manufacturing methods. Their outsoles are biodegradable. Packaging is mostly recycled.
And good on you, gives them a good for planet rating. Right?
They do, so genuine efforts there. But the massive paradox is the core material itself, that recycled PE plastic.
Okay, what's the issue there? Recycled plastic sounds good.
Well, PET bottles are great because you can recycle them multiple times, maybe up to 10 times, keeping the material in use.
Right.
But the moment Vivaia turns that PET into shoe fabric, that's it. Game over for recycling.
Wait, really? It can't be recycled again after it's fabric.
Nope, it becomes a final product. Its next stop, once the shoe wears out, is the landfill. So they're taking this highly recyclable material.
And turning it into a single-use item, essentially.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Which is why some experts are calling it marketing theater, not actual environmental progress. It sounds good, but the underlying process is kind of counterproductive from a true circularity standpoint.
Wow. Okay, so the main eco claim is shaky. What about other stuff, like labor?
That's another issue. Transparency is lacking.
Okay.
You point this out, too. They say Vivaia is only a start for people concerned about ethics because there's just no real info on worker conditions or fair wages.
They don't publish audits or anything.
No material breakdowns, no evidence of fair labor standards provided. It's a big gap.
And we haven't even mentioned microplastics yet.
Right. Wearing shoes made of plastic inevitably contributes to microplastic shedding. And we know these tiny particles are now being found in, like, human blood. It's a health concern the brand doesn't seem to address at all.
Okay, so let's try to synthesize this for you listening. Vivaia seems to make decent-looking shoes. They're washable. The knit idea is cool.
But expecting revolutionary, guaranteed comfort, that seems like a total toss-up. Really depends on your feet and maybe the specific style.
And the sustainability angle. You really need to take that with a huge grain of salt. The PTT issue is a big one.
It overshadows the other positive steps they've taken, unfortunately.
Yeah, one last thing, the returns. If you do buy them, be careful.
Yeah, we saw quite a few complaints. They say 30-day returns, but some customers reported getting stuck with store credit instead of actual money back.
Like, that person offered only a $69 credit for shoes they hadn't even worn. That's rough.
It definitely is. It sort of leaves you with a final thought, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if a brand builds its whole identity around, saving the planet, how much digging should you, the customer, really do into their supply chain? especially looking for proof of fair labor. How much transparency do we expect before we click buy?
That's a really good question to chew on. Something to think about next time one of those slick ads pops up.